If you ask your woman this, all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. Let's talk about it. Oh my God, it's your boy. Yeah, mate. That's right. Guys, never ask your woman how to please her. When you do this, you are setting yourself up for failure throughout the whole relationship, throughout the whole dynamic, throughout the whole experience of you dealing with her. You are setting yourself up for a L. You want to know why? Because she doesn't know how to teach you to please her. But MIA, doesn't she have toys? But MIA, isn't she playing with herself? But MIA, doesn't she have a way that she's been pleased before? Yes, most likely. But you know what she's going to tell you? She's going to tell you to do exactly what the last person did. I was finna say something else. I was finna say MF did, but the last guy or woman did to her to please her. You have to learn how to do this. There are some skill sets. There is some repetition. There is some practice. There is some videos on my Patreon that can teach you how to please a woman. There are some videos on YouTube that can teach you how to please a woman. But the absolute last thing you want to do is ask her, do you like this? Is this pleasing you? Bruv, if you don't know what you're doing, just understand that the stimulation in a woman's area is set up by continuous motion. I'm not going to get too graphic on this video because it's for the public, but just hear me out. You as a man, when you're trying to get off, the best way for you to do it is continuous motion of the same thing. Basically what I mean is you may jerk yourself off. I don't recommend it, but we've all done it before, most likely. You might still be doing it. When you jerk yourself off, you have this routine on how you do it. You have this certain motion that you continue to do. But you ever had a woman jerk you off, especially if it's a new chick? She don't know what she doing. She all over the place. That's the same when a woman's sucking you up. She may be the throat goat. She may be giving you the Glock Glock 3000. But then she starts moving around. But then she starts not just sucking. She starts doing all this other stuff with other parts of your body. And you're like, yo, no, you was good. Keep handling business where you was at. That's the same when it comes to you trying to pleasure a woman. See, you're trying to experiment here and then go there. And then you're trying to make your tongue go this way and then that way. Or when you're stroking it, you're trying to go this way and that way. The best way to let you know if you're doing good is if she's moaning, if she's enjoying it, if her eyes are closed, if she's creaming, if she's doing these certain things, then bruv, just keep doing that. Just stick to that. Also, if she's still nice and wet down there, there is something called lubrication. As I said, I'm trying to make this video as family friendly as possible. Understand that you can get uncut, raw, real talk on Patreon. But that's not what this video is about. It's up to you if you want to take it there or not. But there's levels to when it comes to this. Even if you don't know what you're doing. If you get in there and you carry yourself like you know what you're doing, you can get the woman off. More importantly, you have to understand that for women to really get turned on, for them to really be able to have the type of sensation that you want them to have with you, it's mostly going to come down to how comfortable the woman is with you. If she feels like she's being judged while you're dealing with her, then she's not going to have that experience that you would want women to have while they're dealing with you. If she feels like there's body parts that she's insecure about and you're, showing that you don't like that body part as well, well, she's not going to be comfortable enough to have that climax, that experience with you. So make sure that she's comfortable. Make sure that it's nice and moist down there before you start putting anything in there. And more importantly, do not ask her how to please her. You can ask her if she's enjoying it. You can ask her whose beat is this. See, I'm not gonna go there. You can ask her these certain things. You can have her repeat things after you or call you certain names while you're in there, but do not because all she's going to do if you look at her for direction is she's going to tell you what the last guy did and what the guy before that did and what the guy before that did. Little do you know that all of these guys aren't anything special. Every guy has their certain method. Hopefully if you're experienced, you have a certain method of how to please women while also pleasing yourself. But you're gonna have to figure out what works for you, my man. You're gonna have to figure out what method is best for you. Not to say that you should be selfish in this whole setup, but once you get something going, once you got a little rhythm going on, keep that going. Quit trying to interchange and do this and do that and do this. You may be able to try some things out, but let it flow. Just let it flow, just let it flow, just let it flow. It's the same example as I gave you guys earlier when you got a new chick trying to experiment your body parts and she's doing all these weird random things and you're just like, nah, this ain't it, this ain't it. That's the same with women. And the beautiful thing about women is that they're a lot more sensitive than we are, because we pretty much only got one area that's going to get us off for the most part. Women have all sorts of areas. They got their ears, they got their neck, they got the palm of their hand, they got this part of their arm, they got their breasts, they got all areas, just all areas. Trust me, just trust me on this, they do. So you just gotta know how to explore those areas. Even as simple as whispering in a woman's ear without physically touching her can get them off. If you understand what you're doing, if you're the right guy, and if you're able to get her comfortable enough with you. I'm gonna repeat it one more time, just for the people in the back that didn't hear me. Make sure you come in and you listen close. Do not ever ask a woman how to please her. Even if she's giving you some advice, you may be able to take it, you know, like she's like, go faster, go deeper, whatever. But you do that in the according of, yeah, you're doing it, but you're not doing it on some I need direction on how to do this, because all she's going to be doing is fantasizing on either that toy or that person that did that for her in the past. And you don't want to follow that person's full footsteps completely. You want to introduce this woman to something new. Women love new experiences. People in general love new experiences. If you keep on trying to compete or you keep on showing them a similar experience than the last person they experienced with, all they're going to be thinking is, I might as well stay with this person, or you're not as good as this person, or this person used to do me like this person used to do me like that. And that's how that person has that mark, that imprint, that certain part of her life that she cannot get over, because they stuck to what they were doing. They did it that way and she ended up falling in love with it. The beautiful thing about women is that they can adapt. They can end up falling in love with something else. They can end up getting on someone else's program if you allow yourself and have enough confidence in yourself to show her the way to how you like to do things, and then she'll eventually start to like it, and then y'all can have a beautiful moment. Because at the end of the day, it's two people to tango. It's supposed to be a connection, whether it's spiritually, sexually, mentally. All of these things need to connect together and need to intertwine. So y'all gonna have to work together for this to work out for the both of you. Not just a one person party, not just one person enjoying it while the other person is just trying to make the other person enjoy it. You need to learn to collaborate when you're in the bedroom or when you're in an area that is set up for pleasure, for sensation, for love, whatever you want to call it. You need to work together to do this, and that's going to be the best orgasm, climax, whatever you want to call it, that you'll ever have in your life and that she'll ever have in her life. And you can continue to build off of that, okay? Like the video, like the video, like the video. That's all I ask. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Peace. I'm out.